Are theme parks really for adults?
Let's find out.
Hey guys, it's Courtney and Seth here today with another installment of
Unravel with the Jackson Travels.
And today we are going to be going over the top adult activities that Universal Orlando offers. So I know some of you are probably wondering if you're maybe considering another vacation destination, if theme parks, more specifically Universal, may have things to offer you if you are not going to be traveling with children or a family that has children. And we are here to tell you that yes, Universal offers a lot of adult activities, and we're going to highlight some of our favorite ones for you now.
So these are in no particular order, but the first one we're going to talk about is Halloween Horror Nights.
So I do want to say we have covered Halloween Horror Nights last year, so if you guys are not familiar with what that is, you can feel free to check out our videos from last year. It gives you a little bit of a sense of what the events in the future may look like. But Halloween Horror Nights is a haunt event that Universal puts on every year for several months in the fall, and they provide scare zones. They have haunted houses, or mazes as they are commonly referred to as well as food and drink offerings, more specifically beers and cocktails. And it is a little bit more adult centered. There are quite a few adult themes. Universal actually doesn't recommend the event for anyone under the age of 13, but again, it is more of an adult centered activity. Seth and I have been going now for several years. We absolutely love the event, but this event is really more standalone.
Yeah.
It's based on horror movies. Universal really goes all out with the theming, and it isn't kid friendly. So that is a good example for us of one of the top adult activities that Universal does offer. However, I will say it is a separately ticketed event, and again, it's only for a small amount of time in the fall. So we definitely would recommend doing that, but you do have to plan ahead a little bit for it.
The next recommendation is to check out the clubs and bars in CityWalk.
So basically, CityWalk is where you enter and kind of connect to both sides of Islands of Adventure at Universal Studios. But CityWalk is open to the public, so anyone can enter into CityWalk without a park ticket. And they have several restaurants, they have shops, they even have a tattoo shop, actually, and they have several clubs and bars. The clubs are a little bit more traditional, I guess. So we don't really go to those that often. We've actually only been to one once. For example, we went during Mardi Gras to the Red Coconut Club, and we went there specifically for the Mardi Gras themed drink, and they had Easter eggs in there, so we wanted to see those things too. So that's not really for us, but it is an option for you guys, as well as they have several walk-up bars. For example, we like to go to Pat O'Brien's restaurant, but if you don't want to eat there, they actually have a hurricane bar where you can walk up and get a hurricane cocktail, or basically anything. I think that's just kind of what they center it around because it's their signature drink.
And there's a karaoke bar.
Oh yeah, the Rising Star.
We've actually never went there, but we see it, and you can definitely hear it from outside.
It's a live band. Sometimes, maybe. I don't know if it's all the time, but also in CityWalk, there's the miniature golf course, and the movie theater, and I think like the new escape room. And I've heard these make for great date night ideas. I know we've done the miniature golf course before,
that's
but
fun.
Also, CityWalk is typically open until 2 or 12, depending on the time of year and when the park is closing. But typically they are open super, super late. So if you are a person who enjoys that sort of nightlife, Universal definitely has that as an option.
So the next recommendation is the Velvet Bar at Hard Rock Hotel.
So again, this is something that you don't even need theme park admission for, and you don't have to be staying at Hard Rock Hotel. So the Velvet Bar is a really, really neat bar at Hard Rock Hotel. It's probably one of my favorite Universal Hotel bars because they offer what's called Velvet Sessions. So basically these are acoustic sessions by artists, and they come in and they play these sets. Now in the past, Seth and I have caught some of these free sessions. We don't typically spend a lot of time at the hotel, but I think once or twice in the past we have found seating in while they're doing the Velvet Sessions for some lesser known artists. However, they do have bigger name artists at Hard Rock Hotel at Universal for these Velvet Sessions. all the time, so be sure to check out the schedule for that, because somebody that you enjoy may be there during that time, and you can sit back and relax at the bar and enjoy some music. So the next recommendation is to bar hop in the parks. So again, of course, this isn't going to be necessarily relevant to you if you don't like to drink, and that's completely fine. But for us personally, like, sometimes it's a little bit part of the experience. For example, going to Moe's Tavern. If you're in Springfield and you enjoy the Simpsons cartoon and you like that show, going to Moe's Tavern is something that's kind of an added experience almost. But of course, again, it is an adult activity because you can actually get alcoholic beverages there. A lot of the bars at Universal and Islands of Adventure are centered around a theme in the park.
True.
Another bar that we enjoy is Chez Alcatraz, which is kind of catty-cornered to where the old Jaws attraction used to be, and Amity. So they have a lot of Jaws-inspired drinks. Again, it's really part of the experience, but it's something that only the adults can do. So I would definitely recommend trying to hit up as many of those themed bars as you can.
Alright, so the next activity to check out involves preferred seating at Volcano Bay.
So Volcano Bay is the water theme park at Universal. It is a separately ticketed park as well, so you will have to buy a ticket for that. Seth and I really enjoy going to Volcano Bay. Typically, we only do it in the summer because that's when we have more days. We like to do the preferred seating, so that is an additional cost, but you can order food and drinks right from your area, your seats. If you're a couple or you have 2 adults in your party, then that is absolutely perfect because you do have the 2 chairs. It comes with a lockbox. And even if you're not going to the water park, like, we don't go necessarily to do all of the slides and the drop slides and anything like that. We actually hardly ever do any of those at all. Typically we do the aqua coaster and we'll do the 2 lazy rivers, and the rest of the day we're kind of relaxing in the wave pool, eating, drinking, getting some sun, getting some sun in, kind of just enjoying the day. It's like a relaxing day. So don't think just because it is a water themed park that it's not suitable for adults. You can have some relaxing adult time at Volcano Bay as well.
And so another activity is to celebrate St. Patrick's Day at Finnegans.
So Finnegans Bar Grill is located in the New York section of Universal Studios. It is more of like that Irish theme, and it is an Irish pub. That's the kind of food that they serve. So when St. Patrick's Day rolls around, typically that's going to fall during the Mardi Gras season. They really go all out for it. We have actually been there now for several years during St. Patrick's Day. Basically, they turn any of the cocktails, any of the beers green. They give out green beads. They have music kind of all day when typically they usually only have it in the afternoon. It is a big celebration and a big ordeal for them. So what we would recommend to do is to make a dining reservation as soon as you can if you know you're going to be visiting St. Patrick's Day there. Because it will be absolutely slammed. You will not be able to get in the door. So make your dining reservation before and you'll be able to enjoy those festivities. Probably similarly to what you may do at home or in your hometown for St. Patrick's Day. You can do that at Universal with the same amount of energy, or in my opinion probably a little bit more energy. So that's definitely a fun adult activity. So the next adult activity are the free Mardi Gras concerts.
Alright, so everyone is excited to see the lineup for the Mardi Gras concerts, which are actually free as long as you have a park ticket. It is only on select nights, but they do always hire big name artists to come in, all types of genres of music.
We've only unfortunately gotten to do this once. We done it actually right before COVID. And we were there late.
Oh yeah.
Well past park close. We were actually wondering ourselves kind of how that was going to work. But it is a little bit of a late night, but it is more of that adult friendly crowd, and the energy is just amazing. And again, it's free. It's a really cool activity to do in the park. So if you get to do that, we would definitely recommend checking out one of your favorite artists if they're there.
And the last adult activity is the Mandara Spa at Portofino Bay.
So unfortunately, Seth and I've actually not even gotten to go to this spa yet, which just cannot seem to find the time and to make it work. But this is the one spa I believe that Universal has on property, and it is at the Lowe's Portofino Bay Hotel, and it is a full service spa. So we would definitely recommend checking that out. We are planning to do that the next time we're able to stay at Portofino Bay Hotel, but we definitely understand that walking all those miles in the Florida sun can probably take it out of you. So be sure to plan a trip to that spot. Even if you're not staying at Portofino Bay Hotel, you can come as a walk-in, or if you're staying in another resort, that's completely fine. But be sure to check that out. Maybe get a couples massage and just take a day to relax. Alright guys, so we hope you enjoyed these top adult activities that Universal Orlando offers. Of course, if you have your own favorite activities that you do with your friends, your wife, husband, partner, whatever, please be sure to comment those below, because we want to know. We want to know some more things that we can do while we are there as well. But please be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more Universal content coming soon. So until next time, we hope to see you on the next adventure. Bye.